this video, I am really going to show you how you can convert your normal CV to the Europass CV that is required by these universities here in Finland. Hello guys, I must say that I'm very grateful to anybody out there who is actually sharing these videos to their loved ones so that they can also get access to these videos. Sometimes the access to right information is very helpful if you want to do something. So in this video, I am really going to show you how you can convert your normal CV to the Europass CV that is required by these universities here in Finland. I open new tab. You go to Google and we search for Europass, and then when the link comes, I'll just use this Europass home, and then I'll go to home. There's a reason why I didn't go to this directly, but I wanted to go to Europass home to access the content from there. And we get to Europass home, that is this. Then we scroll down to create your CV plus cover letter online. We have create your CV plus cover letter online and update your CV. The most interesting part of this Europass CV is that you can even use your phone to access it, and it's nice and great. You can edit your CV wherever you are, provided you have access to internet. So we are going to create our CV now. We are not going to update. When you want to update you only want to update your CV when you have some changes that you want to do. So now we are going to create a new CV with Europass. Okay, good. So I already have this example here, but I'm really going to erase whatever is here. Erase. Okay. So when you open Europass for the first time on your PC, this is what you get. What we are trying to do is that we are trying to get this information from this page. Sorry. Okay, so we are trying to get the information from here, from this page, in a form like this, using the Europass template. So all that we need to do is to copy this information here and then paste it inside the template. Okay, good. I might not be able to be that fast, but I think it will help. I want to make this so the first part of the template says personal information. So in here we have the personal information available. So the first part of the video says personal data. Okay, so our first name, surname is Dugan's. Our first name is Kojo. Sex male. Date of birth 13 September 1957. Place of birth Rome. Marital status married. Language, but I'm not married. Language spoken English and Spanish. And then tertiary education. So this is our basic information. Now what we do is that we get into Europass. Okay, and then we try to get this information. So you can see something like fill in. So anything about ourselves, we just use the fill in option to input those information. So our first name is Kojo, okay, and our surname is Dugan, okay. Our street address is let me confirm from here. Our street address is Estate, Rome, Central Region. So we are in Estate. That is our street address. Our postal code 226. I'm not activated. 226. Okay, let me confirm if these informations are true. Okay. 32. Actually 32. But it doesn't really matter. So we have our postal code 32. Our city is Rome. And then our country is Ghana. Okay, so Rome, we can decide to make it one letter. It doesn't necessarily matter where you make it. So our mobile, we choose mobile, and then whatever number that we have from our side, I am only just copying and pasting. So we copy and we paste. Okay, so sorry, because it says it should have the country code. So I'm supposed to add the country code of Ghana. That is plus 233, and then we have the number, and then our email from this. Our email is example Control C. So the email here is okay, example at gmail.com. We don't have any website. If you have a website, you can add it here. But if you have a Skype, normally some of the applications will call you for Skype interview. So if you have Skype accounts, you just select Skype. See, when you have Skype account, you select and then you put in your Skype account. If you have something more than Skype, just use the plus button to add more. Maybe you have Yahoo Messenger, you can add your Yahoo Messenger and you can have all of them there at yahoo.com. Okay, so in here too, we have additional fields. So when you click on additional fields, you will see that information about yourself. The sex is male. If you are a male or female, you can also take. If you don't indicate to, fine. But now I am male. Your date of birth being 13th September. 13th September 09. Then 19. What date of birth is here? 1975. Okay, sorry, I'm not that old. 1975 is just an example. 1975. Okay, and nationality is okay, Ghanaian for now. And then when we are done with this information here, all that we need to do is to save. We click on this save icon here, and then we are done. With this information, we can see that now the personal information is filled. It doesn't look like the other applications here. After we've gotten this, you can first decide to preview, or you can decide to even switch your names if they are not what it is. You can use this to switch this from Dugan Kojo or Kojo Dugan if that is how you want it to be. You can just do that. And then you can also click on this to preview the thing you've already done. So when you preview it, this is how it comes. But we can see that the picture is not there. One way that we can be able to add the picture is to use this photo option. So we click on this, and then in here we can, the accepted formats are this 1 megabyte maximum size. We can click on the device. If you are taking the picture from your PC, it's from device, from Google Drive or from OneDrive or from Dropbox. You can take it from there. So I'm picking it from my device. So I've already kept a picture here. So if yours is not at this place, then you can use these options to navigate to where your picture is, and then you pick it. So I'm picking mine. This is my picture, and I'm opening it. Okay, so it will actually load up, and then sometimes the photo loads up here, and then it's not really at the point it's supposed to be. So what happens is that you have to use this bar here to actually put the picture at where it's supposed to be. If you want it to be small, you can zoom in and then can only show your head. So you put, and with this picture, please kindly use a picture that looks more of a formal passport type than a selfie. Okay, if you want to keep a picture there, please try as much as possible to use a normal passport picture, a picture you used for, like, applications other than a selfie. That is just an advice. But I don't know if you want to put a selfie. I'm not sure how that is going to affect the application, but it will be good you use a picture like this and you put it there. So when you are done, you just save it and the picture comes there. If you think the picture you chose is not the right picture for you, you can use this icon and then you can click on this and then it will bring you back here. If you don't want it, you can just choose another picture from here and then you get whatever picture that you need. So at this point we can still preview. Okay, it looks like network not so good. Okay, so because I tried, okay, so at this point you can still also choose to preview your picture and see what we have so far. So we have the personal information, you have your name and your basic information up there, then we can still close it. And then we can go to the type of application. In here, most of the times, because we are applying for schools with this CV, it's good we choose studies applied for, and then whatever program that we want to type, you can see Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. So this is actually self directed. You can just do whatever. So we are choosing like BSc in education. Okay, so I don't know whether it's even correct, but it's just an example. And we have studies applied for BSc in education. If you think this is not what you you are not using it for education, but you are using it for work, then you just change to job applied for, and then you type whatever job, let's say 3D animator. Yeah, for that there are a list of jobs here you can choose from. But if you think yours is not here, all that you need to do is just to type, let's say a teacher. So you search I'm a teacher, and that is that, and you save, and then you have a job applying for a teacher. And if you don't also think you want it's a more general, and then you don't need to put that, you can still also choose this option. Maybe personal statement. Yeah, you can choose personal statement. And in here you can type in anything that you want to use as a personal statement. So I'm going to copy the one in my objective and then take it there to paste it. So if you already have the CV in the other format, it's easy. All that you need to do is just to be copying and then be pasting them, and you have all the information that you needed to do actually that. And that is the same thing applies to the. If you want to make any changes, just click on this icon. If you want to delete it, just click on this, it will delete. Then work experience too, you can add as many work experience as possible. So you have work experience, education and training. So let's try and add one more work experience. Let's say the day, you choose the day, you choose the month, you choose the year. If the work experience is ongoing, if you are still doing that work, you click on this and then this goes away. But if you did it within a certain period, and then you choose this and then you choose that and choose that to start from and to. But assuming it's ongoing, so we click on this and then what work it is. There are a lot of works here, but if yours is not there, whatever you want to do, you just type. So yeah, okay, and then the name of the organization or companies can just do this in one step. City obviously to be in Rome, wherever the and country will be in Ghana. I don't know whether there is even room in Ghana. More details. So if you want to add more information about the work occupation, where it is and everything, just use the more details option to add more. And here they'll ask you of your activities, what you actually did, you are doing in the work. So here I'm not a goalkeeper. From that place, I said I'm not I'm a goalkeeper. So I don't know what that means, but this is just an example. So, and then whatever you are whatever you do, I don't know what a goalkeeper does though, but whatever you do, I mean, this field is your main activities and responsibilities. You can decide to add it up. You can also decide to not to add it up. If you have any other file or certificate that proves that you are working there, you can attach it using your device option. So when you are done, you save it. So now you can see that from 5th of 5th, 2015 to present, I am a goalkeeper at Rome Senior High School. City is Rome and in Ghana. If I think there are more work experiences, I just use the add more work experience option and then I add more of the work. The same applies to education and training. When you click in education and training, you can see that it follows the same format. The day, the title, of qualification awarded. I want this video to be as much short as possible. So the title of the, maybe you attended this school. Okay, let's add one more education so that we can know. So in here, education was tertiary education, University of who? BSc. Okay, so the institution is University of who? Okay, so we are adding one education to the list. Okay, so let's choose any date, any date, any date. And then it's ongoing, assuming it's ongoing to save time. Title, okay, I'll come that, but this is University of who, and the title that you are going to or you had after the education is certificate. So BSc education, the city Rome, okay, and then the country Ghana, and then we are there. So there's no need. And in here you can choose to add your courses if you want. You can choose to add the main courses that you did, but sometimes we are already attaching a transcript, so there's no need for us to add the courses here. Yeah, we are going to attach a transcript, so there's no need. The additional fields, if you want to add something like educational field or something like that, then which field the education is, whether it's in health, agric, engineering, computer science, or whatever field that is social sciences or something like that. When you are done to, and then you save it. When you want to add more education, just like the way the work experience. This place is mother tongue. You just click in and just tell them that your mother. I think Akan is here, so yeah, Akan is there. Um, okay, even if it's not there, you can just type. Yeah, so if your language is Hausa and Hausa is not here, something like that. I don't know if how that is how Hausa is spelled. Yeah, if you have more than one mother tongue, just keep adding. Just keep adding, and you can add as many as possible, and then they will line up here. In here, you have foreign languages, so you choose a foreign language. Maybe it's English, the foreign language is English, and then your understanding. If you are fluent, like the way we Ghanaians are fluent, then you choose a proficient visa. If you are not that fluent, you choose a basic visa. I mean, the guidelines are here, so basic, whatever is here is the same across all board, and then you save. And the next thing is communication skills, how you your the skills that you have. An example is even here: good communication skills gained through my experience as a sales manager. So you state the skill and how you had, like how you got that skill. Yeah, that is that. So if you are, let's say, a good leader by being of, I'm a good leader because I was the leader of this, I was the team leader of that. Okay, organizational and management skills. And okay, so just like that, your skills, that when you open each of this page, you'll be able to see an example in there and know how to add this kind of opportunities up. So when everything is set and done, you've added all this basic information up, you can still also preview the information that you have, and then you can see that this is the summary of the things you have there, and this looks very nice. But then you can see that there is this Europass symbol, like is it logo? Yeah, Europass logo here, and we are not interested in that. We don't want everybody to know that yes, we got the CV from Europass and so forth. So we come here and then we come to options, logo, and then we turn this thing off. This logo option, this particular logo option, we just turn it off by putting this one off, and then we click OK. Yeah, but in that same option and logo, it's good you allow this thing to stay on because it stores a copy of your, if the browser is yours, it stores a copy of the information in the browser. So anytime you open that, you get the previous information, you can edit directly without loading it all over and over again. So now that we are done, let's see what we have in what we have. So let me preview it again, and then with the preview I have this. So now the logo is gone. All that I have is CV with my personal information and everything, and references. If you also want to add references, they are all down here. You can just add additional information here, and then you can put the references here, and you can just citations, courses, and project references. So when you just select references, whoever is your reference, you type all of them here, and then you save, and then it will be somewhere here references. So your reference will be here, and the names of your references will just line up very beautifully here. So now that we are done, we are focusing now on the CV. The cover letter, we don't need this right now, but you can use it later to write your cover letter. Right now, we are focusing much on the CV. So if the CV is ready, all that we need to do is we export this CV to wherever we saved our previous, we want to save the CV. So we just export the CV. And then when the CV is done, you can see that the first part is selection. Select the document you want to export. This template of support cover letter, but we are not using it for now. And then the locations, you can either save it to your drive, you can save it to your email, you can save it to your Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, and whatever. If I want to send this a copy of this to my email, all that I need to do is just to select the email option and then input my email here. Okay, it will already use the email in your CV. So just click send, and then it will send the copy for you. But I'm not sure this is even active. Good. But now I'm trying to download it onto my computer. So I can just click on download, and then it's downloaded onto my computer. So uh, Now the CV is downloaded to my computer. Let's go and open and see. Okay, so now we have the CV here as beautiful as this. Yeah, it's very beautiful as compared to the previous one. Yeah. So now this is the CV. This CV is saved as a PDF, and when we want to edit it, it becomes very difficult for us to edit such PDFs because we are not using the pro version of PDF. We're only using it for reading. So someone who asks, how do I edit this? To edit this CV is simple as that. You can either go back to the copy inside this if you still have it there, or you can just open the Europass again. So we go to Europass and then we go to home. Okay, so I don't need the rest of information. I select Europass and then inside the Europass, the first time around we use create your CV, cover letter online. The second time we are going to use update your CV, update your CV. So when we go to update your CV, what this does is that this is going to ask us, okay, this you could all see that this opened because I already have the previous one in there, but I can erase it, erase everything so that nothing will be there. Okay, so now I'm just erasing everything and then go back to update CV. So if you want to update your CV, you just go to update your CV, and then the first part will be where do you want to take the CV from? Select the location where the CV is. You are taking the CV from your device. If it's in your OneDrive or Google Drive or Dropbox, you select it. And then the type of document you want to import. We didn't add cover letter to our CV, so even if we take it, it's of no use to us. But what we want most is the CV. So we just click on browse and then we locate where the CV is. So this one was downloaded to my downloads. So I'll go to download and then choose my last CV. This is the CV. And then I'll click open. So it will load up everything here for me, and then every changes that I want to do, I can still make those changes. Assuming now I have changed my email or I've changed my passport picture or anything, or maybe I want my name to be Dugan Kojo, I can just select this, make every changes that I want to do. Maybe I want to change my telephone number, so I just scroll down and then instead of 000, I change it to 1111111 and then I'm done. So I have changed my telephone number, I have changed the orientation of my name. I'm no more using Yahoo Messenger again, so I can go there, go to Yahoo Messenger, I don't need it again, and then use the delete option to remove field. And then I'll save it and I'm done. So when everything is okay, I can preview it first to see how it's working. Okay, now my number is changed, my Yahoo mail is gone, and everything is gone. When I'm satisfied, I can close it and then still export it again. If I want it in my email, I click email. If this email is not correct, I change it and put my own there. But this time around, I want it on my computer, so I'm downloading it. And then I download it. It downloaded. So now we can see that the new generated one has a new number, that is this, as compared to the first one that I first opened. So let's check the differences between the two downloads. This is the second one. Okay, so yeah, okay, so let's check these two. Good. Okay, let me switch. Okay, so we can see from here that now I have made the changes, and then now at first my number was this. I was using Yahoo account. Now in the new CV, I have changed my number, and then I no longer have any Yahoo account, and my name is Dugan Kojo instead of Kojo Dugan. So anytime you want to make any changes to this CV, all that you need to do is just go to Europass website, click on update CV, upload the new CV, and then make changes. When you are done, you save it. One advantage of using Europass CV
even for your normal activities, is that you can just edit it online and send it to anybody that needs it. I mean, you are on your way going and then you see that there's a job post. You don't even have to go and get your computer and start to typing and changing. All that you need to do is that if you have a copy of that in your email or on your phone, you update it and then you save it as how you wanted it. Yeah. So this is a simple video for you. I don't know, I did a lot of talking, but maybe it will help. So you can really take your time and go over again and then see how you can be able to convert your CV from the normal CV template to the Europass format. So this is an example, and then I'm not sure whether it's well explained, but if you don't understand anything, please kindly put it under the comment section and then I would attend to that. Yeah, I will attend to that. Yeah. So as I said, thanks for your support